right, everybody. We're here again today at Southern Motor Company. This right here next to me is a 2014 GMC YUKON Denali. That is a Star Wars drone. I'm not exactly sure the name of it, but that's the sound you're hearing. What is it?
The X-Wing fighter.
A X-Wing fighter. Which is really pretty cool, but it looks like a baby, it looks like a little gnat compared to the size of the Yukon. So with that being said, I'm going to show you why so many of Americans love GMC Yukons and you got it Chevy Suburban. Stay with us. Good to forth be with you in all your purchases. Here we go. Alright everybody, so there's our 2014 GMC YUKON Denali XL in white. Just about a week ago we had a black one that was really nice, and that one sold fairly fast for just around $24,900. The one you're looking at right here today is on sale at Southern Motor Company for $17,100, which is a pretty good deal for a vehicle like this. So I'll walk you through it, let you see the current condition of it, talk about the mileage, and a few reasons on why so many people stop by Southern Motor Company to buy vehicles from us. Just a great place overall. We like to have fun and also sell nice, clean, quality cars. Anyways, the Yukon, right? Big headlights, of course. It definitely has a little bit different look to the front end than a Chevy Suburban. Maybe it's a little more luxury looking in a sense, with the chrome grille, the big headlights, the wheels, and all that kind of thing. But realistically, I mean, once you start really looking at it, it's just about the same as a Suburban, just more dressed up. Anyways, the white looks good on here. I like that. It's got the 20-inch alloy wheels in chrome. You have your Goodyear Wrangler tires, which have plenty of tread on them right here. You have running boards down the side of the car. Blacked out window tint on it, which looks really good. A lot of chrome. You got chrome on the handles, on the wheels, and on the taillights. We're actually going to have to pull it out of here in a second so you can see it. I guess we'll just go ahead and do that right now. Oh yeah, also has the ebony leather interior. Let's go ahead and hop in and crank her up. There we go. You can hear that 6.2 liter under the hood. Navigation. All right, let's go ahead and put her in drive and pull forward. Just enough so we can pop that trunk for you. Open up our sunroof up top. Pretty clean. Mileage on it. Here we go. 187,522 on the miles. Turn the radio down for a minute. All right. This one's got cooled seats, heated seats, all that good stuff. Pretty solid. But anyways, there you go. The Denali. Man, it's big, isn't it? It really is. I mean, that is a land yacht, as I always like to tell people. All right, there you go. So you hit that button there, it opens up the trunk. It's power tailgate. You also got a backup camera, third row seats, plenty of storage space in the back right there, looking pretty good. For kids and family, you got 2 DVD players in the roof. As you can see, you got one right there for the third row customers or third row people sitting back here. And then you got another one for the second row. So everybody sitting in the rear of the vehicle can see the screen when traveling on a trip and whatnot. Pretty good there. You're also going to see right here this box for a motor mount, because we fixed the motor mounts on it because they were a little bit worn out. So now that's in good shape on this one. Hit that button there, drops that right back down. Also got your tow package right down here, so you can get a boat or jet ski or whatnot out there, backup sensors and all that good stuff. You also notice on the Denali, the exhaust is a little bit louder when you crank it up and you hit the gas pedal. The exhaust on a Denali package Yukon, to me, sounds a little bit nicer than what you would get on a Suburban. Just has a little more throatier sound. Again, it is a bigger engine, 6.2, so it does got some, it's got some get up and go. Stay with us, let's hop in and take a look at the interior and then take it for a quick test drive. All right, getting back in on the inside here, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and put our seatbelt on. Now, one thing that's always been nice about a vehicle like this, plenty of leg room, plenty of headroom. I always talk about it, but yeah, just about anybody's gonna be able to sit up in the front of this car and drive it, whether you're tall or even short. Now, there's probably a lot more people out there in the world that are shorter than taller. So let me talk about this real quick. General Motors, well, first off, you got power seats down here. So these can go, you know, forward, right? But what I'm looking for is the pedal adjust. And actually, here it is right here. This right here, this button right there, takes these pedals down here where my foot is at, and it moves that pedal forward or back depending on how tall you are. So if you're shorter and you got your seat pushed up and you need your pedals down here to come up closer to you, you got an option to do that. So that's really nice. It's been around for quite a long time. Anyways, let's go ahead and put this big boy in drive and cruise her down the street. And while we do that, we'll roll our window down so you can hear the engine. I like the tinted windows though. That's kind of a nice touch. And they're dark, so you really can't see in all that much on this particular car. And we'll do our typical ride just around the block here and check out the brakes, acceleration and whatnot. Pretty smooth. The car engine is nice and quiet for the most part, and steering is really nice and smooth. You know, some people look at these big vehicles and they say, man, that's going to be, you know, I've never driven a car that big before. It's got to be hard to park, this, that, and the other. Really not so much though. Yes, it is a big vehicle, but really pretty easy to drive. Or at least in my case, you know, I've been driving big cars for a while, but again, I think you'll get really comfortable in here driving it once you get one or even go on a test drive. And we're going to hit our brakes. All right, brakes are feeling good. I mean, those things just stopped on a dime. That was nice. Motor mounts feel good, nice and smooth up front. Shocks are good. Go ahead and pull out. There we go. Man, listen to that big old motor under there. It's just rolling. Also, it's got plenty of power and torque, so if you need to tow something, you got that covered. It's an all-wheel drive system instead of a four-wheel drive, so it should handle quite nicely on a rainy day or in the snow or something like that. Pull her back in. All right, everybody. Before we go, though, we're going to hop out real quick and just take a look at our seats, front and rear and all, so you can see the condition, and then we'll pop the hood, and that's about it for this review. So as you can see, it does have the sunroof. There is the ebony leather seats. You know, your most common parts on Yukons, Suburbans, Tahoes, things like that are going to be some wearage right up in here, which is pretty much what I assumed. The nice thing about right here, though, is it's not ripped. Okay, so you don't have any foam or anything coming out of there, so that's good. Another common spot to have wearage on the interior of these cars is right here. As you can see, which we'll probably have an interior guy here in just a few days to fix that. We actually gave him a phone call here not too long ago. So, but this is a common spot. A lot of car dealers that have these will have their interior guy stop by that does leather work, and they'll fix that. So by the time you get here, that will never look like it was even there. You got wood trim, very nice and clean, cold AC, Bose stereo system, all that good stuff. Let's take a quick look in the back seats and see how they are. Very clean. Look at that. Good looking seats. Also got your rubber all season mats down on the floor. But overall interior condition in this Yukon Denali actually is really nice. We did have the vehicle cleaned by our detailer and all, but again, when we bought it, it wasn't a filthy, dirty vehicle. One thing you'll learn by watching the videos here at Southern Motor Company, most vehicles that we purchase, like if we go out to an auction or whatnot and purchase a vehicle, we're going to buy a car that's in really nice shape. Now, every once in a while, we'll buy a car, and if you pull the Carfax report, it might have had a minor accident, something like that. But, you know, we don't buy vehicles with major accidents going on or salvage titles or filthy, dirty vehicles. There's a lot of car lots out there that are going to buy something like this that's been wore out and beat up, and then they'll clean it up and fix it up a little bit, and then they'll sell it. They do that so they can buy the car for a lot cheaper price, and then they mark the vehicle up and they make a, you know, a decent profit, or maybe even a really good profit off of it. But we much rather buy a car that's in really nice condition and make still a decent profit, but not blowing people's heads off, okay? So anyways, there's a right way and a wrong way to do business. I'm not saying going out buying worn out vehicles is the wrong way, but if you're gonna be doing that kind of stuff, be upfront with your customers and let them know as much as possible that you can about the vehicle. So after they leave with the car, if they have any issues with it or any kind of problems with it, they kind of realize and knew what they were getting into from the start. If you go back and watch on Charleston Car Video's YouTube channel, you know, 2-3 years ago, there was a car lot I worked at that specialized in buying vehicles that were really cheap and worn out and just beat up cars, okay? But if you noticed, and they knew that when I did the videos of them, I talked about all that stuff. So we were being upfront about it and letting people know exactly what they were getting before they actually came up to the store and got it. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, if you come to the store and I'm being upfront with you on camera about the vehicle, you're not going to be giving me a hard time about the car because I already pretty much told you about it. So that's why we do these videos, or I do them, and try to be as transparent as possible with the customers on YouTube, Facebook, or on a website. All right, so you've seen the condition, you've seen me drive it, the price is $17,100, you know the mileage. We also can get you financed if you need help with that with improved credit. Here's under the hood. Wow, wait, look at that. Good looking Vortec 6.2 V8. This is the heart of the vehicle. It's clean, it looks good, no oil leaks, no issues at all. But there you go, 6.2 liter. AC's blowing cold. We even got some condensation on the AC pipes and all under there, which is a positive thing. So there you go. All right, guys. If you're looking for a Yukon, Suburban, Tahoe, something like that, we always keep a few on ground. Come by and see your friend Chad in the car business right here at the Southern Motor Company. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the Denali. See you on the next video, everybody.